Hey guys, time for another Mark's Comic Haul. Y'all, little special edition here today in honor of Marvel's Black Widow, which opens up this week, finally opens this week. This movie was one of the COVID casualties that got held back. It was originally supposed to come out last year on my birthday, May 1st, which I was really looking forward to, and then of course it got delayed. And now it's finally coming out on July 9th. So I thought I would do a little comic haul and just show some Black Widow books. Now, as is always the case whenever I want to do something like this, I can't find some of the books that I'm looking for. Mainly some of my older Black Widow books. Like I had some like really old Black Widow books, like, you know, back when she was like appearing in Daredevil and stuff like that. And I can't find them. I know I've got them, I just don't know where they are, so I'll have to do that at a later date. Maybe I can do like a follow-up Black Widow. So most of what you're going to see is newer stuff, but still stuff that kind of relates to the movie and the current, you know, MCU iteration of Black Widow. Again, I have to say this, I know you guys that watch the channel all the time, you probably get sick of, excuse me, wow, Diet Coke. I know you get sick of me saying this. That wasn't what I was going to say you get sick of me saying. But if you're new to this channel and you like this content, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the most basic of basics, and that is this True Believers #1, Black Widow #1. This is from the Devin Grayson, J.G. Jones run, and they chose to use Yelena Belova on this cover. Now that's important because, think about it. Why would Marvel put Yelena Belova on the cover to the True Believers reprint unless that character was going to be really important? Now, I've been telling you guys in these haul videos, go find these Yelena Belova issues. I'm still missing, what is it, INHUMANS #7, I think, the first appearance of Yelena Belova, but if you can find these books, if anyone wants to really be nice and make my day, I would love a copy of that first Yelena Belova. Anyway, I got like 4 of those just in case. So, if anyone wants to do an awesome act of kindness with that INHUMANS book, I would love you forever. And I will absolutely reciprocate, believe me. Alright, so, this is that series. Okay, this is issue #1, and this was kind of the main cover A. And this was back in a time when Marvel wasn't really doing like cover A and cover Bs, but they did a cover A and cover B, because this is cover A with Natasha on it. And I got a couple of those, and this is from 2000, I think it's 2000, and actually it might be even before that. It might be 1998 or something. I don't remember. Anyway, I was smart. I picked up 4 of those, or over the years I've accumulated 4 of those. This is one I'm so happy that I got, because when I got it, I think I paid nothing for it. And now this is a book that is definitely going to be a hot commodity. So this is Black Widow #1. This is the Dynamic Forces exclusive cover variant. And as you can see, it's got Yelena Belova really big there, Natasha on the cover. And it comes with a certificate of authenticity. Only this is numbered 2001, and it says limited of 7,500 copies. So only 7,500 copies printed of that. That's a cool cover to have if you can find it. I think it's going for a pretty good penny right now. Pretty penny, sorry. This is Black Widow #2, which features both Natasha and Yelena Belova on the cover. This is Black Widow #3, and again, I love this cover because it's got them fighting each other, which you will see in the movie. They do fight one another, kind of when they first reunite. And then this, that was a mini-series, I believe. This was a regular series that they did for Black Widow, where, as you can see, Yelena Belova is now front and center on the cover. And I can't remember who did this cover. Is it, I don't think it's J.G. Jones, but I can't remember who the artist is. But anyway, Yeah, there you go. And you got Daredevil joining him on the cover. So this is number 1 of the ongoing series that they did. Nice white cover. This is another one that I kind of spec'd on. Got quite a few of them. Yeah, like that book a lot. Okay, so then we go to... bear with me 1 second. Books are falling here. Okay, I can't remember. I think this is... I'm trying to remember what number series this would be. This was in... I don't know why I don't have this in a bag and a board. But this is Black Widow number 1. And this is... Let me see what year this came out. Sorry. I should have done this beforehand, but... Okay, well, there's no date. Okay, I guess we won't know. This was a more recent series. This was written by Mark Waid and art by Chris Samney. But this is Black Widow number 1. And pretty cool cover. Interesting cover. Simple. Yeah. And then I believe this is from that series. But it's issue number 12, and I don't know why, but I have 4 of these for some reason. Maybe because it's got Anderson Cooper in it. I don't know. Maybe I spec'd on it and thought it was going to be a hot book. But anyway, Anderson Cooper is reporting on Black Widow. So a little bit of real world mixing with fiction there. Okay, so... And that was issue number 12. Okay, now I think this is another Black Widow series. This is Black Widow number 1. And I don't remember who the artist is on this cover. But yeah, Black Widow number 1. And this is when they were doing the Stan Lee in memoriam tribute. Is this the newest Black Widow? I can't remember if this is the newest one or not. So I have this cover. And then I also have... This is a variant cover by Travis Charest, and I believe this was like a 1 in 10, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. You'll notice Travis Charest is now doing a lot of covers where his artwork looks very different now, and this was kind of the first one that I can recall coming out where we started to see kind of that different style for him. So I'm not 100% sure if that is the current series or if that is like a series before the current series. But anyway, this was a book that came out, I think, kind of in between whatever the last series was and the current series. And that is Widowmakers, Red Guardian, and Yelena Belova. And this was one of the variant covers that they put out. I believe it's the only variant cover that features Natasha front and center. And I want to say this is by Yoon. But anyway, this was kind of a hot variant for a minute. I think it still is. I don't think you can find these very easily. But yeah, it's just a really nice cover there. Sorry about the glare, guys. Okay, so among the things I could not find, Black Widow number 1 of the current series, as you guys are probably well aware, Adam Hughes did the first couple issues, the covers for the first couple issues. So I'm going to show you this, and I'm curious if anybody's going to notice anything. Anybody notice right away what's weird about this? Okay, so on the news, or the stand, not newsstand, but the direct market version of Black Widow number 1, this was black and this was red. This is the Diamond Retailer Summit exclusive version of Black Widow number 1. So a little more rare, but not super rare. Black Widow number 1, the regular cover actually, you know, probably goes for a little bit less, but I mean, this is still kind of a cool one to have just because it is different. It is an Adam Hughes cover. It is a variant. So I managed to pick up a few of these when they first came out. But for some reason, I can't find my just regular cover A. It's that same cover, it's just reversed on the color scheme. And then, of course, this is the J. Scott Campbell variant cover for number 1. probably the hotter of the two. I think this one sold out first. But oddly enough, when issue 2 came out, this was the Adam Hughes cover A for issue 2. And I actually had a harder time finding this cover than I did finding this cover. This is the J. Scott Campbell, Yelena Belova. And as you can see, if you put these together, it kind of works as a, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I don't know who I am half the time. Does anybody else know? And then also with issue number 2, they did, I don't know why I don't have this in a bag and a board, but this is the Alex Ross Timeless variant. Just a beautiful, beautiful shot of Natasha. As you can see, Timeless Alex Ross. I actually have quite a few of those, but for some reason that one is not in a bag and a board, and I don't know why. Okay, I think this is from the same current series. This is issue number 2. This is the video game Super War variant. Now, there's a reason that I picked this up. I got it cheap, and I'm kind of glad I did, because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first time we see Natasha in this white costume on the cover. And let's just say in the movie, this is a very specifically important costume. It's basically the costume that she wears, well, halfway through the movie, not at the end of the movie. But it's, I think the first time we see her in this costume in the movies is in the new Black Widow movie. And I think this is the first time she wears this costume on a cover, but I could possibly be wrong. Anyway, I picked this up because of that reason. I thought it would be cool. Although technically it is the video game variant cover and not the movie. Now this is the MCU variant cover for issue number 3. I cannot find my regular cover to number 3. I don't know where it is. So this is the MCU variant cover. I just had a convention last weekend, or the weekend before this last weekend, Dallas Comic Show. So if you see all these boxes, that's the reason. I'm a little disorganized right now. Anyway, I'm lucky I found all these. I'll put it to you that way. I've been trying to kind of pull them aside and have them ready. So this is, I believe, Jen Bartel. Yeah, it's Jen Bartel. Just a nice, you know, Jen Bartel, Scarlett Johansson cover. And then this is the MCU variant cover to issue number 4. And again, I don't know where my Adam Hughes cover is for number 4. I know I have one. But yeah, this is pretty cool because you got Natasha fighting Taskmaster, which in the movie is a very big part of the movie. So this is a direct Marvel Cinematic Universe variant. And I have a feeling this one's going to be hot. I think people are going to start looking for this one. Because once you see the movie, her fighting Taskmaster, it's a big part of the film. Okay, issue number 5. Again, if I have the regular cover, I don't know what I did with it, but this is the 1 in 25 Olivier Coipel variant cover. I just thought it was a really hot looking variant cover, so I wanted to pick that up. And you got that nice white background. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm sure a lot of you guys know what this is. This is Black Widow number 6. Very elusive. First printing. This is the introduction of a new character, which we don't really know how big of a role she's going to play in the Marvel Universe, but everybody slept on this issue. Like, none of the retailers ordered heavy on it. It became really, really hard to find. It's gone into second printing. I've only got one copy. I wish I had more. If anyone wants to do a random act of kindness, maybe one of these, maybe one of the INHUMANS issues, the first appearance of Yelena Belova. Just saying, just throwing that out there. I will reciprocate, I promise. But anyway, yeah, that's a cool book if you don't have it. There were stores selling that book for $30 the day it came out. Now, here's the crazy part. I wasn't able to find that book the day it came out, but I was able to find the design variant. I oddly enough. And so, yeah, this is the Casa Grande design variant, 1 in 10. So I got that. And also, this is also crazy to me, but I wasn't able to find the regular cover. I had to pay more for it later, but I was able to, I was able to get my hands on. Okay, so that was the 1 in 10. This is a 1 in 25 variant cover for issue number 6, and I forget who this is, but it's a really cool cover, and I was able to get my hands on this. Thank you, Jeremy Short, Titan Comics. So yeah, pretty cool. Very happy to have that. Okay, we're getting close to the end. Bear with me. This is issue number 6, the Heroes Reborn variant featuring Blade. I wasn't going to pick this up, but because this issue was so hot and so hard to find, I figured I'd pick it up just so I can have a, you know, what I consider like a reader copy. This is issue number 7, which gives more of the details about the new character and shows some powers. This book also got kind of hot because I guess retailers didn't order heavy on it, and I managed to get a couple of those at least. And then last but not least, the most recent issue, issue number 8. So yeah, there you go, Adam Hughes cover. And that's issue number 8, and now you're all caught up. That's my Black Widow run. Nothing terribly exciting, but hey, it's in honor of the new movie. I did want to give you guys a tip, in case you didn't already know about this or hadn't heard about it. If you go see Black Widow at an AMC theater, specifically IMAX, I think, they are supposed to be giving away an exclusive comic book. Probably a reprint. I can't imagine they made a brand new comic book to tie in with the movie, so it's probably just a reprint. But supposed to be an AMC exclusive. They've done this before. They did it with Venom, and the book got really hot for like a month or so, and then it kind of died out after that. But AMC, and I think it's specifically IMAX, if you go see it opening weekend, they are supposed to be giving you a free comic book. So ask about it. And that's my tip for you if you are planning on seeing Black Widow. And just real quickly, for those of you that are curious, because I got to see this movie like a week ago, and I haven't had a chance to write my review. It'll be up at bigfanboy.com very soon. But I really enjoyed it. You know, it's nothing earth-shattering. It's not going to be your favorite Marvel movie. It's probably not even going to be in your top 5. But for what it is, for what it's supposed to be, I think it's pretty well made. It's fun. Kate Shortland, the director, did a really good job making the characters fun and interesting, and they've got really good dialogue between each other. It plays a lot like a James Bond movie. If you're thinking about the other Marvel movies, this is more like Captain America the Winter Soldier than it is, say, Iron Man or something like that. It's not so much a superhero film as it is a spy thriller. So think of it more in those terms. But I've been telling you guys this on my hauls for weeks now, and I'm just going to reiterate it. This movie was made for one purpose and one purpose only. This movie was made to introduce Yelena Belova, because they got to have a Black Widow in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? They can't just not have a Black Widow. And I'm telling you, she's going to be the new Black Widow. So you heard it from me. That's the reason that they made this movie. It wasn't just so that Scarlett Johansson could finally get her own film. It's actually set between Civil War and Infinity War, and I really wish it had come out between those movies. I think it would have been more, it would have played better, it would have felt more important. As it is, it kind of feels like too little too late. But it is enjoyable. I did like it. It's a little bit long. It's 2 hours and 13 minutes, and, you know, it probably could have been shorter. There is a mid-credit scene you're definitely going to want to stick around and watch. So, and it doesn't really tie in with the other Marvel movies. It's kind of its own thing, which I appreciated about it. But Florence Pugh, who plays Yelena Belova, totally steals this movie. She is awesome in this movie. And David Harbour from Stranger Things, who plays Red Guardian, he is awesome. Probably the only character that I really felt was kind of underdeveloped was Rachel Weisz's character. She doesn't really have a whole lot to do. She's just kind of there. And the villain of the story, I felt like they could have maybe fleshed him out a little bit more. There is some interesting kind of twists and stuff with him. I'm interested to hear what you guys think about Taskmaster when you see how that plays out. Taskmaster is pretty cool in the movie, but very different from the comics. I will say that. And then of course Scarlett Johansson herself, she's great. You know, she's just exactly what you want her to be in this movie. So check out Black Widow. Tell me what you guys think about it. If you haven't picked up any of those comics, if I have extras, hit me up. I could probably part with some. And if anybody wants to really make my day and do a random act of kindness and send me that INHUMANS issue, first appearance of Yelena Belova, I really, really want that book. And maybe a copy of number 6 of cover A. I could use another copy. That would make my day, and I would really appreciate it. All right, so guys, thank you so much for watching. If you made it through this video, you're a trooper. I don't know why anybody would watch this. It's just me kind of going over comics I've probably already showed you guys, but maybe not all in one video. I do have some more stuff to show, which I'm going to make a couple more haul videos. I'm going to, of course, do my new this week haul, and then I've got some more bargain books pickups that I've got that are pretty cool. And I picked up some recent books that are hot that I got some extra copies of. So I'll show you that guy. I'll show you all that stuff. Not in the new this week video, probably in a separate video. But anyway, so more stuff on the way. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see more about me, you can check out bigfanboy.com. It's my movie news and review website, the longest movie news and review website running in Dallas, period. Or you can check out DallasComicShow.com. The next Dallas Comic Show is August 21st, 22nd. It's going to be a lot of fun. And also check out BigFilmShow.com for my movie review podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you on the next episode of Mark's Comic Hall, y'all. This is Mark Walters signing out. Check out Black Widow.